Jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Jose Quintana is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right. A fastball at this level, you cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
In now, Cesar Hernandez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with 1 away now. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in now, Bryce Harper. Runner still anchored at third base. 1 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Popped up. Russell waits on it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And it's 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Drew Smyly gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Are we still interested in the OPS number? But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Dickerson going back to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty. One man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Dickerson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the pitcher, Wilson Contreras.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's batting at a .385 clip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Almora. He's there and records the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
One, two.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Almora. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Quintana into the windup. First pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Jason Hayward. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Wind up and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot
six,
shadow Bryce Harper, and why
fielder,
wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Digging in, Albert Almora, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get fouled. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Now batting, Daniel Descalso. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. The cutter runs outside, ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Here's Addison Russell. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Hopped up. Hoskins moving to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. 1 left for the Cubs. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Stepping in now, Drew Smiley. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Franco takes his lead at third with one away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at one apiece.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with two outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with two outs.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
This is in the air out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. So here now's the pitcher, Jose Quintana, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fly ball heading for the alley. Dickerson's after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track. Gone! So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
First offering on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now, boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here comes the first pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Contreras is vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
The 1-2. Hit hard to third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Go to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 after. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Fouled off. Hayward, or often just J-Hay, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
3 runs already home here. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura for 1. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Stepping into the box, Albert Almora, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. This is popped up. Real Muto is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Bryce Harper as we begin the top of the fourth. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Phils have cut the gap to 4-2 now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Realmuto has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate.
Batting,
the batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Dickerson.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Real Muto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding into the box, Daniel Descalso, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Segura is there. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up now, Addison Russell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Jose Quintana, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Philadelphia.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 7, Michael Bronco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hops this one up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Drew Smiley.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Drew Smiley. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Wasn't even expecting him to go to the on deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. This one's into the bleachers and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Safe at first base.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Hernandez at second with 2 down. And they'll just waste one there. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's the 1-2. Drilled to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. And right into the shift, but this will get foul. 2-1. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant, 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
1-0.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now here's the pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Hits are even at 7 apiece. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-4 Chicago. So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel. Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. McCutchen aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Popped up. Bryant in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Nick Vincent enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Nick Vincent.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
For the Cubs, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball one.
One ball, no strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Right side. Hernandez scoops it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. A play at the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Sam Gordon will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Sam Gordon.
Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Cubbies are in front 5-4. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Number 40 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 40.
Kyle Ryan will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in their spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Sam Gordon.
Strike taken up in the zone. The average coming in at 266. 1 home run and 5 driven in. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ryan has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Number 40 goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Gene Segura, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Right. Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
0-2. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. 1 hit, 1 left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 4. Jose Alvarez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kyle Schwarber. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside. For strike one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. Now that's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Bryant.
Chris Bryant will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Now, Anthony Rizzo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. Another 0-2 coming. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone of protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Wilson Contreras is at the plate as he watches ball one. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and out of here. Will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
Javier Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Javier Baez.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 7-4. Steve Cishek will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Javier Baez is also into the ball game now, as he'll take over the 5 spot in the lineup. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
For Philadelphia.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has a beat on it. Oh, no, he missed it. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And he's safe.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at 3rd with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. The 0-2 delivery. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on 3rd, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Third baseman,
Standing in, Michael Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he misses there. 1-2.
1-2.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Hard hit ball to second. Baez fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 7 and the Phillies 5. David Roberts. Is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Albert Almora.
Leading up for the Cubs, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
He's set and the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Robertson has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 13, David Bodie.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. He'll come into play here at 319. 11 home runs and 21 driven in. Now the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Addison Russell waits on deck. Line drive to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Backhanded. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box, Sam Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. This is in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 7-5. Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Popped up. Rizzo has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Late square, and this is popped up. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 4. Strop, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Gordon is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-5 tonight's final. The Chicago Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jose Quintana earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Pedro Strop earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight.